even at the ass. Cause I bet you not one of the real ones. Hey, you don't seem like one of the real ones to me. Nah, hey, I bet you not one of the real ones. Hey.
What's good, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Brian's World, where everything and anything can happen. Today we got some Brewstew reactions. You know, I haven't done these in maybe a week or so, but he's got some new videos up, so let's go ahead and take a look at these. This one is called Rat Hunting. I never went rat hunting before. I don't think I've ever seen a rat, but I've seen mice. I don't know the difference. But I'll leave the link to the video in the description box down below, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Also, I'll be doing a haterade video, because apparently I'm not going to give credit to these people, but there's a lot of people that like to throw racial slurs at me for reacting to certain videos. So for those people, just know that your comment won't even show up, because you're just wasting your time. But I'm probably just wasting my time saying it, because it's not going to stop you, and it's not going to stop me from... Anyway, let's get to the video.
Alright, so this story is a little disgusting. It's a story about my roommate Brewer and myself living in a house infested with rats. Delicious. Now, after all the haunted duplex shenanigans, me and Brewer decide to move into an even shittier house in an even shittier neighborhood. And instead of dealing with demon ghosts, we get to deal with a bunch of disgusting ass rats. I think I'd rather live with like a pissed off orangutan.
Okay. That's a good point. Would you guys rather live with demons, not demons, but like ghosts in your house, or with like vermin, roaches, and mice? I'll take the ghost anytime. As long as my house is clean, you can scratch my butt and leave me with marks, and I'll wake up and have a clean house. I'm good. I'm not having any rat droppings. But leave a comment down below. Would you rather live with? I mean, you could, but stop talking. I keep rambling, bro.
Or something like that instead. Mr. Bubbles, do you mind if we watch Netflix in here? Oh, God. Now, when we moved in, we obviously didn't know that the house was infested. But after a couple of days, we started seeing tiny poop pellets in the kitchen. Hey, have you been leaving little tiny turds around the house? No? Huh. Well, I wonder what that's all about. It wasn't until one night I was in the bathroom taking a dump, and I look over, and I see the ass of a rat hanging out of a hole in the wall. Well, that's not something you want to see while you're totally vulnerable taking a poop. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Now, my first instinct was to grab a pair of scissors and cut its tail off. But then I was like, no, that's fucked up. It's like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. What the hell's the matter with you? So in mid-poop, with my pants around my ankles, I open the door and yell, "Rats! We got rats in the house! Invading my privacy!" Now, it's important to note that this wasn't a mouse. A mouse is little, it's cute, it's friends with Donald Duck. People like mice. Rats, on the other hand, they're big, they're nasty, and they couldn't give two fucks about Donald Duck. Now, my bedroom in this house was on the bottom floor, so that means I could hear the rats outside my door all night long. Now, that's pretty damn disgusting. All I could think about was, well, what the hell happens if one of them comes in here? Hey, what's the password to your Netflix account? We want to watch season 4 of Scrubs out there. I'd open my bedroom door, they'd all scatter every which way, but there was one big ass rat that was like twice the size of any of the other ones. That goddamn thing was like half the size of Brewer's dog. It was the Megazord of rats. That goddamn thing looked like a boss from a Mortal Kombat game. It was not afraid of me at all. It'd just be staring at me like, the fuck are you looking at? Why don't you get in the kitchen and make me some bagel bites? So needless to say, we had a big problem on our hands. People stopped coming to our house and shit. I'm not going over there. I don't want typhus. Well, I'll be damned if I'm gonna live up to my asshole in a bunch of rats. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So the next night, I'm laying on the living room floor with a BB gun. I got a cupcake out in the kitchen as bait. It's time
okay.
to pull a Lee Harvey Oswald and assassinate me a few rats. Now, I actually got real footage of this fantastic time in my life. Boom, right there's the cupcake, buttercream frosting. It's delicious. And look who shows up. Fat ass rat looking to party. I take the shot.
Ooh.
And I totally fuck it up. Well, some Lee Harvey Oswald I am. Jesus Christ, my ass wouldn't even have hit JFK's convertible shooting like that. So let's slow the footage down and analyze.
What the fuck? You see that? Oh my God.
It like some little rat.
Look at that.
Zapruder film. Here's the shot. And this goddamn rat does some Neo from the Matrix backflip bullshit over my goddamn bullet. Okay, so clearly the BB gun is not gonna work. Time to move on to rat poison. We sprinkle a bit of rat poison right on the front step of this asshole's house, and sure as hell the next day, it's all gone. They damn well licked that plate clean. 2 days later, I go in our basement, and there's 4 dead rats on the ground. All right, job well done. But wait a minute, where's that big bastard at? That goddamn Megazord rat is nowhere to be seen. 2 more days go by. I'm sitting in my room watching TV, and lo and behold, the big kahuna himself comes crawling across the floor in broad daylight like somebody's drunk uncle and just dies right there in the middle of the living room. And here's a picture of that goddamn thing. I put a little Taco Bell packet in there so you could get a reference of the size. But before we could celebrate, Brewer's dog prances on in. She sees that dead rat and she's like, "Oh, what do we have here? A dead rat full of disease and poison? Well, I better have a lick." Shortly afterwards, I walk out there, see Brewer's dog making out with this rat carcass. The dog looks up at me like, "Well, I wasn't just gonna leave it there. I'm a dog, you stupid ass." So I panic. I call up Brewer while he's at work, and I'm like, your dog was just licking a dead rat like an ice cream cone. You got any last words you want to say to her?" But she was all right. We took her to a vet afterwards, and they gave her some medicine. How about you don't let your dog eat dead rats? So our house was officially rat-free, nobody got typhus, and I could poop in peace again. The end.
Brewstew.
Bruh, that's rough. I've only lived... I'm not going to put them on blast like that, because living with rodents and vermin is not fun. But I did live with somebody who had mice before. It wasn't the greatest. As far as hunting, it's weird because at late at night I'll just watch the weirdest stuff ever, and I want to react to it, but it's just sometimes it's like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, and I'll just think of new things for the channel because everyone has their own niche and stuff. But this is one guy, I think his name's Sean Woods. He just has mouse traps and everything like that, and he traps them. Sometimes he can't show the footage of them getting trapped. Sometimes they're inhumane, sometimes they're humane traps. But I've seen people do rat hunting and shoot rats with rats with guns and stuff. It's pretty cool, but it's interesting stuff. To each his own how you want to deal with your problems. As it is to poisoning them or at least driving them out. But usually the rat poison does the thing, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, I've been rambling so much, just talking to myself, I guess, or talking to the camera. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video right here. So I will be doing a giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. Like I said, there's reasons that I didn't do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. I felt like there was not my loyals, but there's people that would just pop up in my stream "Oh, when's the giveaway?" and then just leave. I know that you're just gonna try and sucker me out of it, so build a little bit more of a fan base and then give away, if that makes sense to you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video right here. I love each and every one of you. Remember, I got y'all. Peace.